After 37 years, Australia's beloved soap is coming to an end on Thursday. Here's what's been happening on Ramsay Street, and what to expect from the finale. When was the last time you watched Neighbours? Whether your knowledge is limited to the Day and Daphne era or you've been a loyal fan since the start, you are probably aware that the whole thing is coming to an end. This week, lovebirds, hotties, and tumultuous marriages. Neighbours' best characters, from a revolving door of hundreds. Neighbours, the 10 best characters from Australia's beloved soap, sorted. Read more. So what's been happening on Ramsay Street after all these years? Here's everything you need to know before we choke head into Thursday night's very last, and very long, episode of Australia's longest-running TV drama. Who's coming back? In the lead-up to the 90-minute finale. Every episode this week has been movie-length too. I have quite a short attention span, which is why I loved Neighbours in the first place, but I forgive them. This is the rebirth of event television after all. People are forlornly tweeting #Neighbours to lament its demise. Maybe Neighbours should have been movie-length this whole time. I'm not going to give you a rundown of who's who. There are other websites for that. But if you're returning to the show after a few years away, you'll probably recognize Paul, Toadie, Carl and Susan and Harold. The rest can be split into blonde ones and not blonde ones, and some but not all are wearing shirts. The list of returning actors is a who's who of Neighbours. We'll get cameos from bona fide Ramsay Street legends including Kylie Minogue, Jason Donovan, Guy Pearce, Jesse Spencer, Delta Goodrem, Holly Valance and Natalie Imbruglia and Bassingthwaite. Nostalgia is thick on the ground, with many other characters back from the distant past: Joe Mengele, Day Clark, Clive Gibbons, Shane Ramsay and Plain Jane Superbrain, who you may remember was ugly until she took off her glasses, as well as more recent departees, including Harold Bishop. If you're my vintage, you'll be making love heart eyes at Elle Robinson, Steph Scully, Amy Greenwood and Joel Samuels. And, in the true spirit of the show, there are some visitors from beyond the grave.